Hey, how's it going everyone? This is YLAM here. In today's video, I'm going to be testing the new Rode Wireless Go. This is going to be a test of me just vlogging with it throughout the day. I'm going to go ahead and keep it on just to see what the battery life is. And I'm also going to be figuring out what the placement is, because if I was going to go out vlogging with it in public, this is how I would set it up. In other words, I would actually hide it. I wouldn't just have it sticking out like this because it just looks stupid. I'm sorry. But I would do something like this in which I'm going to go ahead and hide it underneath the shirt, and then I would have the wind muff on just to see if I can actually hide some of the maybe clothing noise that you're going to hear as I move around. So I'm going to go ahead and move around throughout the day, both, inside and outside, just to see what it sounds like. And hopefully it lasts about 6 to 7 hours like it's advertised. I've went ahead and already started a timer, so I'm just going to keep it on throughout the day, wear this, and just kind of do some check-ins throughout the day. Now, to be completely honest with you, throughout the day, I am going to be trying to test the XT30 as well, just because I have time. And it'll be an interesting moment where I can test two things at once, which is always kind of nice because I always want to test multiple things at once. I really like using lavalier systems because they're always really good for just general purpose, and they're really easy to move around in. You don't have to have amazing mic control like you would for the other type of mics that you would use. And I also like the fact that it's very close to you, so the pickup of your voice is usually very good. But right now I'm going, oh look, the mailman's here. But right now I'm in my car doing a test of what the echo would sound like when I'm in my car, because it's usually pretty bad. Hopefully it sounds a lot better than normal with just a regular boom mic. Alright, just traveling along the highway right now. I'm just seeing how much ambient noise it's actually going to pick up from the van. A lot of times this audio is actually very hard to use because it does pick up quite a lot of the van noise. But the mic is pretty close to me. I'm speaking pretty loudly. Hopefully it actually picks up really well. Alright, so I'm out at UofL's campus right now, and I'm behind this building right here that has a big hole through it. So it's really good at funneling air right there. So I'm hoping to do a wind test right there to see if I actually pick up any wind noise from this lavalier. And of course, when I'm out here, there's actually no wind. There is a slight breeze coming through, but there's really not enough to actually test whether or not this blocks wind really well. There's actually a good wind right now coming right through, so I figured I'd stop real quick and just try to get some of that wind noise. So I don't know if you can feel my hair right now, but there is actually a nice breeze coming through and it's hitting this mic directly. So hopefully it's doing a good job of really protecting against that wind noise. I'm gonna move a little bit to the side, get a good test of it. Hopefully it sounds good. So it's been a couple of hours of me wearing this right now, and there is a couple of things that I have noticed. Number one, it's pretty comfortable after about an hour. I kind of forget that it's there, but every single time I move around, I am kind of reminded. A couple of things that I would recommend if you're wearing it this way is that an undershirt really helps, because since the clip is facing towards the camera, the glossy side is actually touching your skin, and without a undershirt, it kind of does stick to your skin, which is a little bit annoying if you're going to be wearing it for a long period of time. The box itself is kind of rounded, but it's really not that rounded, so there are kind of hard edges that will kind of poke you every once in a while if you're not careful. So what I would say is that if they were going to make a second version of this, it would be nice if they actually rounded off the edges a little bit more. That way, if you're actually wearing it like this, where it's completely hidden underneath your shirt, but overall it's very comfortable. The pack itself doesn't get warm over a period of time. It stays at relatively the same temperatures. I don't know if it's really that well moisture protected, because if it's going to be a very hot day and you're going to be running around with this and it's touching your skin, it is going to get wet. So that's something that you would have to consider. But overall, I think it's a really good unit so far, and it's been very comfortable, and I don't really mind wearing it for the whole entire day. So it's getting a little bit late in the day now, so I'm going to go ahead and grab something to eat. One thing that I have noticed about the Rode Wireless Go is that as long as you keep it on, eventually the screen on the LCD of the receiver actually turns off to save battery life. So that's a really good thing. All right, gonna go ahead and go inside and get some coffee at a gas station just for the hell of it and see how the mic works. Probably not going to use any audio from that, mostly because there's actually music playing inside and it's probably all copyrighted music, so can't really use any of that. Alrighty, getting some food, getting hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some food. Hey, I saw that car on the highway. He just came right here.
Hi.
Hello.
What can I do for you today?
Yes, can I get a to-go order, please? Can I get the California Club with the fruit side? And I'll also take a side salad, please.
You want the whole sandwich or you want the manager special? Do the half sandwich with the fruit?
Yes, yes.
Did you need anything to drink, sir?
No, thank you.
And what's the name of this to-go order?
Lamb, L-A-M.
Hi, Mr. It's going to be $9.53.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So this is the second time today that I went into a store wearing the mic, and it doesn't look like anybody has noticed. There is a slight bulge to it, but it doesn't look like it's protruding enough to where people are actually noticing it. So it's very comfortable to actually just go up to people and talk to them, so I have no issues with that. So far so good. This has been a very good vlogging mic, and I've enjoyed using it throughout the day so far. So I've had this on for about 6.5 hours now, and if I'm reading the LCD screen properly, looks like the receiver or the transmitter is a little bit lower than the receiver, which kind of makes a lot of sense because this is beaming information to the receiver. Oh, shoot, it's raining. But it looks like it's actually living up to its lifespan. I think I'm going to get 7 hours out of this pretty easily, but I'm really pushing it at this point. But overall, been really happy with the performance. I've been wearing this all day, haven't had any issues at all. And, you know, I've been out and about the entire day. I'll probably already shared a bunch of clips of that. So performance, really good. Been really happy with it. So I'm kind of ending it here. And, yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them.